According to the Akashic Records, what is the best way to deal with the grief of losing somebody to passing away? Please give us a breakdown. According to the Akashic Records, the grief we feel when someone passes away is not just emotional. It is energetic, spiritual, and multidimensional. Grief is the soul's way of adjusting to a sudden shift in soul contracts, energy fields, and karmic bonds. The pain is real, but so is the love that never dies. Here is a detailed breakdown of how to best deal with grief from an Akashic perspective. 1. Understand that death is not an end, only a transition. In the Akashic view, death is not final. It is a soul's return to a non-physical state. The one you've lost has not disappeared. They have simply shifted dimensions. Their essence still exists in the Akasha, the infinite soul field, and they can communicate through dreams, signs, or synchronicities, be felt in your heart and energy field, continue their evolution while offering you guidance. Knowing this softens the grief because it reminds you, you have not lost the connection, only the form. Allow grief to move through your body. Grief is energy. When you hold it in, it becomes pain, numbness, or depression. The Akashic Records emphasize feel everything fully. Cry, rage, tremble, breathe. Don't rush to be okay. Grief is sacred alchemy, not weakness. Let the body express what words cannot. Remember, you are not trying to get over the person, you are integrating the shift in reality. Tears are not just water, they are soul release. Let them come. 3. Speak to them. They can still hear you. One of the most powerful tools is to speak to the soul of the departed in your heart, through letters, in dreams, or during meditation. The Akashic Records show that most souls linger close for several days to weeks after passing, and many return in cycles to check in. Talking to them allows closure, energetic completion of unfinished conversations, ongoing heart-to-heart contact. They often answer, just in ways that require inner listening. 4. Honor their life with ritual. Ritual helps ground the spiritual shift. It gives your nervous system a container for transformation. You can light a candle for them daily, create an altar with their photo and items they loved, cook their favorite meal, plant a tree, or play their music. Speak their name aloud with love. From the Akashic Records perspective, these rituals anchor their essence into your heart space, creating a bridge that transcends physical absence. 5. Examine the soul contract. Sometimes the deepest healing comes when you ask, what soul agreement did we have in this life? What did they come to teach me? And what did I offer them? Why did their departure happen at this time? Many souls leave when their contract is complete, or when their departure becomes a catalyst for your awakening, redirection, or healing. The Akashic field often reveals that some souls choose to exit early to serve a greater timeline for their soul's evolution, and sometimes for yours. 6. Forgive and release guilt. It's common to feel guilt after a passing. Did I do enough? Why didn't I say what I needed to? Could I have changed the outcome? The Akashic Records remind us, all partings happen as they were soul designed. Your love was felt, even it was never spoken. No moment was ever wasted. Even silence carries energy. Forgiveness clears the karmic field. Guilt binds. Release them with love and truth. Let grief become a portal to love. Grief is not something to escape. It is a sacred initiation. When you let it break, you open, it becomes a deeper capacity to love, a direct experience of spiritual truth, a remembrance that love transcends time and space. The ones we lose often open the door to our awakening. They become guides, protectors, and soul allies in a more subtle but powerful way. According to the Akashic Records, the best way to deal with the grief of losing someone is to recognize death as a shift, not an end. Feel and express the grief fully without shame. Communicate with their soul, which still lives. Honor them with ritual and remembrance. Understand your karmic connection and soul contract. Release guilt and offer forgiveness. Let grief expand your heart rather than close it. Love never dies. It only changes form. And when you meet grief with sacred awareness, you find that they are still with you, just on a different frequency.